Good morning. Welcome to Saturday. We are continuing with the Unplayed series today, in which I go through my Steam library alphabetically and play all the games I haven't played. We are into the L's at this point. This next game is called Lake. And apparently, I go and deliver mail for 2 weeks in a quirky hometown. It's supposedly a very relaxing game. I got it in Humble Bundle. Originally in Simple Life. It's SIM-PLE. So simple, but then simple life. February 3rd, 2023. So it has sat for almost 2 years. It was also part of the Easygoing Games Whitethorn Games showcase. So, I actually have it twice. But, yeah. I guess we should just jump into it? Here. So, I guess we're gonna do new game. It says Town of Providence Oaks, and then has some dates there, but I can't read those. Some, yummy cinnamon apple tea, herbal tea. Funny how a program designed to help organize your life is the reason why I can't be at the Labor Day party. But I'm glad we met the deadline. And I'm glad I can now spend 2 stress-free weeks in good old Providence Oaks. 1986.
Hello?
Meredith, Steve. Hope I didn't wake you up. I just came home and was wondering if everything worked out all right.
Hi, Steve. Yes, we made the deadline. Hope you guys had a nice Labor Day party.
Oh, yes. I mean, the band was great, and Mike fell in the pool. Oh, and then Roy got really sick. No, wait, Brian. And then he fell in the pool, too. And no, Roy. Wait.
I won't be there for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh, wait, yeah. But, do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
Yeah, Steve, I really have to. But I will continue testing for Addit.
Oh, okay, right.
No, take your vacation.
You know, I
Don't
better
do
get
any
some sleep
testing.
now. My plane leaves early in the morning.
Okay, Meredith. Have a wonderful flight. I'll talk to you soon.
This woman is being taken advantage of by her job. Providence Oaks, Oregon, September
Thanks so much
1st,
for picking me up,
1986.
Mr. Coleman.
Mr. Coleman? Please, just call me Frank. We're colleagues now, after all.
Well, okay, Frank. Thanks so much for making time for me on Labor Day.
No problem, Meredith. Postal workers always have each other's back. Your dad helped me dozens of times whenever I was in a bit of a pickle.
Well, I hope I can fill his shoes. He hardly ever missed a day.
I'm sure you'll do great. You know what? While we're en route, why don't we deliver some mail in our beautiful little lake town?
And show me the ropes? Sure.
Tutorial.
All right then, get ready to roll.
I love that Meredith here is going on vacation and is gonna work. I guess she's that kind of person.
This lake, it's always more beautiful than I remember it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of driving around it. And there's our first stop.
Okay, sir, what's the plan?
Delivering mail is like a walk in the park. with mailboxes. Take this bag, walk to the mailbox, and insert the mail.
Need to exit the mail truck. W to walk around. Oh, WASD.
Ooh, interesting.
Use this to look around. Walk back to the mail truck. Okay, so pretty
Nothing
standard.
too difficult, right?
I think I should be able to face the challenge.
Ha, I bet. Didn't you go to MIT?
Yeah. I left here from Massachusetts 22 years ago.
Shouldn't you get a job in computers then? That's really booming right now.
Well, actually,
Hold that thought. We just arrived at our next address.
I
It's
do have a job in
package this
computers.
time, so you'll have to get it out of the back.
that's heavier than I thought.
Fit in the mailbox. Gotta put it on the porch. Oh. Apparently we're going to ring the doorbell.
Nope, no answer.
Hold shift to walk faster. Speed walk in. Do 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 do.
You're getting the hang of it. So, where were we? Computers. Should I buy one?
Well, it depends on what you want to use it for.
This is 1986, so that's
I always
why.
make a mess of my tax returns. Can't a computer do that for me?
Sure, there are programs for that, but you'll still have to put in some work yourself.
I was afraid you were
America.
going to say that. I'll bug you about it another time. Our next address is right around the corner.
There's no place like home.
Sure isn't. Can't wait to get home either. The Mets are playing the Giants.
Oh, before I get out, what time do I start tomorrow?
7 a.m. sharp. Just check in at the post office.
Okay, Frank. See you tomorrow.
Adios.
Oh, the one more delivery was me. I get it. He was delivering me to my house. Place residence, Monday afternoon.
Hi, Meredith. I just wanted to let you know that Dad and I landed safely. The Florida weather is all they said it would be. I'll call again soon. One more
Okay,
thing.
I'm house sitting
Freezer
for them.
stuffed with food, and there's blueberry pie in the fridge. Bye.
Meredith, it's Steve. I didn't get the chance to say it earlier, but thanks so much for being a trooper. I know you had other plans for Labor Day weekend, but nailing the deadline for Ad at 87 could very well be the most important milestone in our company's history. Enjoy your well-deserved time off. Don't get too used to it. Just kidding. Or am I? I'll
At
talk
the end
to
of
you
this
later.
game, do we murder Steve? He's not real, so it's fine to say that. Tuesday, September 2nd, morning.
Good morning, Meredith. Ready for your first day?
Oh,
Good morning, Frank. Ready to rock.
It's a great day to be on the road. I already filled up the mailbag in the truck, so you're good to go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a map in the cabin, in case you get lost.
oh God.
Thanks, I'll probably need that.
Bon voyage!
M to open and close the map. Well, it looks like I have to go straight ahead. And there is a... oops. There is a mini-map. Okay, we're driving with WASD, which is a little awkward. Did it hit the other cars? Okay. So... I can zoom in with plus. And I... Okay, the general store is my first thing. So... I guess... Can I exit in the middle of the street? Maybe I should pull over. Right there, I'm kind of on the side of the road. And they have a parcel. Okay, I guess I need to memorize the... Yeah, that's me. The general store. But what's its address? Well, this is Main Street, so we'll say it's 103 Main Street. That makes sense. So we'll give them the one for Main Street. This one.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
Can I help you?
Hello, here's today's mail.
New in town. Your face looks familiar.
Well, I grew up here and then left for college 22 years ago.
22 years ago, back when they called me Nancy Sinatra instead of Nancy Reagan. So now you're back, huh?
Let's ring
I
that
know what
cigarette.
it's like.
Oh, I missed what she said.
You do?
It's best not to feel bad about it. Only a few people ever really make it. I wonder if it's gonna rain today. It's been raining a lot lately.
The good thing is I don't seem to be timed. Thank God. I can drive as slowly as I want. Okay. I don't have a turn signal. Bothers me that I don't have a turn signal. This is fine though. We'll just... There's no other cars. So we'll just go right over here. Turn into their driveway. 103 Main Street, yes? 103 Main Street has a mail, a letter.
I remember this as the old Sugarman place, but the envelope says McGill. Must have moved away.
Okay. So I can go one over here, and then there's other ones over here. How? And hello, other car. Get back in my lane here.
I'm actually enjoying this.
Okay, I guess we're going toward the one. Ugh. I'm wondering if with a controller I would have more control of this car. I also don't have a brake. I'm wondering if this is where the package
There's
is.
Stan's Diner. Wait, it's called Moe's Diner now?
100 Lake Road.
Meredith Wise?
Cutscene.
As I live and breathe. Come here, hon. Now, let me look at you. My, oh my. A few lines here and there, and the occasional gray hair. But by gosh, it's you, all right? Wow, Maureen! Long time no see. I feel so old. Oh, don't be like that now. It suits you. Age only makes a person more distinguished, is what I always say. To the mirror. Now come here. Tell me everything.
The click.
Okay, one quick drink then. I know you're busy, hon. Little Bird told me all about your temporary mail job already. News goes around pretty quickly around here. So, coffee? Something stronger? I warn you, I will not take no for an answer. Coffee sounds good. Thanks. 2 coffee, coming right up. And 1 piece of blueberry pie, if I remember correctly. You had one almost every afternoon after school at one point. Actually, I try to stay healthy these days. You trying to tell me my pie is a health hazard now, Miss Wise? Ashley, 1 blueberry pie. And Ashley, could you keep an eye on the bar for me for a bit? I'm gonna take my break now. You're a real trooper. Ashley? Oh, sweet Mary, what are you doing? Is everything okay, hon?
Muffled affirmative grunts from the kitchen.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Maybe you should check that out. Honestly! First the roof and now this? Ugh, that poor kid is like a disaster magnet. I'm sorry, Meredith. Looks like I've got my hands full for a bit. Next time, I want to hear everything, you hear? Don't be a stranger now.
That's cool. I have work to do anyway. I was just trying to be polite. That's why I was trying to go for just coffee and not pie. Alright, so I need to go back the way I came. Let's whip around this way. Yaw. And then go this way. I actually really like the mini-map because it has the edges where the packages are, even though like it would be off frame. It's like, no, they're this direction. Like, that's very, very helpful for someone as directionally challenged as I am. Like going this fast, but I mean, it's a video game, so fortunately nothing can really happen to me. Okay, we passed the fork. The lake is pretty. Look at that water. God, stop swerving. Okay. Just small adjustments with the side keys.
River.
Pressing reverse kind of breaks. There's a letter for 104 Lake Road, I think. Maybe it's 102 Lake Road, yeah. So I'll have to walk back a second. So we're gonna get out. Walk over here. Gonna deliver a letter. Is there any music in this game? Doesn't seem like it. It's just very quiet. It's not bad. So I imagine you could be purposefully bad at delivering mail and just like give things to the wrong addresses and stuff. I wonder what would happen if you did that. I'm not for the chaos run at this moment though. It looks like the package is also really close, so I'm just gonna do that right now as well. So Wyatt, I'm sorry you're feeling depressed today. Hopefully this can be like a nice, relaxing game. Okay, so this is 200 Lake Road, and that's 300 Lake Road. So we're gonna get the 200 Lake Road parcel out. Okay, we'll pick that up.
Well, hello there, big cuddly guy.
Gonna jaywalk. Is this 200 here? No, that's 102. 102 vintage. You're fine now, it just takes a minute to recover. Yeah. Kitty! This is 200. Okay. Multiple kitties.
Oh, look, Genevieve! A new mailman! Hello there! What's your name, then?
Not a mailman, exactly.
Hi, Miss Jenkins.
But I'll be nice.
Right? I'm Meredith. Meredith Weiss?
Weiss, of course! You're Emily's girl, aren't you? This is Meryl Weiss, Genevieve. She used to live in town years and years ago.
22 years to be exact, but who's counting?
Has it been that long? That's almost 2 Genevieves ago.
Ah,
Calm down, Genevieve. You're going to live forever. She isn't, but shh. You do remember me, don't you?
of course you're the cat lady.
Of course, you're the cat lady, and you've got more cats than ever.
Yes, I do like cats. Is that such a crime? So what if I have slightly more of them than I used to? Like Genevieve here, and Thomas, and Oliver. Anyway, did you have a package for me then?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's a toy bear. I mean, it's shaped like one and feels plushy. Someone must think you need another animal in your life.
Bit of a nosy-posy, aren't you? I know Frank would never feel up the packages.
I apologize. I didn't mean to pry, Miss Jenkins.
Well, it's probably another gift from my son. Still doing everything to get into my good graces, except actually drop by.
Yeah, it was like, I definitely could lift it up and feel it, but, you know, she seems to not like me, so.
Well, anyway, gotta run.
Run along, dear. Give Emily my best.
Goodbye, Miss Jenkins. Genevieve.
Yeah. Seeing your depression comes in stages. The first day you'll feel slightly sad, and then it gets worse and worse until you have to do something deliberately to make it stop, and then you feel bad about doing the thing that makes it stop. So it's like double whammy. Aw. I don't know, man. I feel like, you should not be ashamed about self-soothing, as long as it is not, harmful. Like, I know I don't really talk about, you know, stimming and stuff that I do being autistic, but, I have some stims that are harmful, like, if I'm, like, really upset or overwhelmed, I'll, like, hit myself in the head. Which is kind of weird to talk about, but, I just try to redirect that to other things, like, other stims that are not harmful. But if it's not harmful or hurting anyone, who cares? Spin around in circles, man. Do whatever it takes.
That's lighter than I thought.
Oh. I guess maybe I have to talk to the person. I was gonna try and leave it on the porch.
Hi there. I've got some mail for this address.
You're not Frank.
You can't really say what it is because it's not something you should talk about, but you can't say that it's something that people are rather divisive about. Ah, okay.
I'm Meredith Weiss. I'll be delivering your mail for a while.
And Frank just gave you the keys to the goose?
The goose?
Yes, your white and wobbly van, duh. I'm Lori. I'm Providence Oaks' mechanic. And I'm the one who keeps the goose running.
Well, Thomas is my father. Does that count?
Thomas! Yes, that surely counts. My father has been teaching me since the day I was born. There is no one better in PO than me. And I have to get back to work now. But I suppose you may drive the goose. On one condition. If there's ever anything wrong with it, you bring it back to me, yes?
okay, now I feel better on the surface about things in general, but now because I did this, some people might say I'm a bad person. Oh.
All right, I promise.
Good! Perfect. Did Frank tell you about the radio?
No?
It currently only receives the local station. Plus, sometimes it cuts out altogether. If that happens, just give it a big old bang on the dashboard and that should fix it right up. I'm
Saying
working on it.
it seemed
I
pretty
promise.
quiet.
Okay. Thanks, Lori.
No problem, Miss W.
Let's keep going. Oh yeah! No need to share. Was not crying at all. You can just relax with some, nice tunes.
Bear Creek again.
Looks like it's this direction. According to the mini-map. I am driving on a dirt road right now, oh my god.
Oh, right, Bear Creek.
I couldn't see this before because it was behind the clipboard. That's very clever, very clever.
Near the old lumber yard.
Wow, look at that waterfall. Find your mailbox. Got a letter to give to you. There is your mailbox.
There's a new face.
Yes, indeed. As of today, I'll be delivering the mail.
Great. I'm Robert. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Meredith. And here's your mail.
Thanks. I'd better open this right away. Oh, what the...
Depression is over for now. You're on the second you should feel horrible stage. Ugh. A therapist always says to consider whether, like, obviously emotions are never wrong. They're just giving you information, but sometimes they can give you information that's, like, not really true. So to kind of consider, like, why you may feel guilty and whether that is a helpful thing that is urging you to not do something again that is harmful, or whether it is, you know, shame, fear of judgment that maybe you shouldn't have, or punishing yourself for something that you don't really need to punish yourself for. If that's helpful. The other lady was getting mad that I was prying, so I'm assuming a secluded lumberjack probably wants his
I'll
privacy.
leave you to it. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thanks, and sorry. It's not your fault this is full of bullcrap.
Oh. Time to return to the post office. turn around. To do like a 3-point turn. Or 5-point turn, as the case may be. There we go. Don't hit the car. See where I'm going because the top of the truck is too high. Okay, okay, and it's showing me to go back to the post office I need to go this way. Alright. So if this says too much, don't say anything further. You'll try to explain it a little bit further. This particular thing, there are 2 viewpoints that commonly get brought up. One has to do with origin, the other in this particular thing is natural and normal. Stand by the mechanic. I can say, I mean, maybe it's because it's a small town, but so far this has been completely unrealistic of what a postal service job is. At least in a big city. Okay, here's Main Street. They're like, deliver these 80 million packages and mail pieces. And do it in 6 hours. Because then we need you to help you. We need your help to do, like, even more. My god. Nope. Nobody see how bad I am at driving. Okay. Day 1 and I have not crashed the truck. Oh, one has to do with religion, the particular thing is natural and normal. Got it, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's Mom. How are you? How's the job?
Ah. Well, look, I kind of feel like religion is a bunch of BS. I know other people have their own beliefs, and that's fine. But, I think it makes more sense to create a moral code philosophically. Not to say that, you know, some of the great religious writers were also philosophical about it. Like, St. Thomas Aquinas wasn't bad. But, Yeah, I'd rather study ethics than the Bible any day.
Hi, Mom. I'm doing great. It's so relaxing to be outside and drive around.
That's great to hear. Dad says it's strange not having to drive the truck anymore.
That's okay.
I can imagine that. How is Dad? Can he handle all this freedom?
Don't get me started. He went on 2 fishing boat trips already. And then there's the late night poker with his new buddies. Oh, I'm almost out of coins. I'm calling from a bar and Dad's ordering a margarita again. Talk soon.
Either watch TV or read a book. Open agenda tab. What do you think? Should I watch TV or read a book? It's 1986. What would be on TV in 1986? That's before I was born, so I have no idea. So I think I'm just gonna read a book.
The Countess and the Carpenter? Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 1. A more disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow. The left wheel of her carriage collapsed, right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstauben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined. Suddenly, she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
I think it's a romance novel, guys. Wednesday, September 3rd morning. Okay, and then we just deliver mail again. Great. Let me pause a second. Oh, I can also save the game, it would appear. Save. Cool. I can give my initial thoughts, I guess. We're 48 minutes in, it's about an hour. Trying to give perspective even though you can't say exactly what's going on. Raubenstauben. I'm assuming that captured me laughing and saying Raubenstauben. Yeah, so this seems relaxing and minimalist, and yeah, it seems alright. Deliver things from point A to point B. It's not too taxing. I'm willing to keep going. It doesn't seem like there's that much of a story, but maybe there doesn't need to be. There's a little bit like, you know, she's obviously doing a very hard pace in her current life, being in programming and working over the Labor Day weekend. And in addition, it seems like she is being exploited by her company if she's the one working on the weekend and the others are going to a Labor Day party. Like, that sounds like a really crappy work environment where she is being exploited. So maybe she wants to do something different with her life. Maybe that's the decision we end up making at the end of this game. You know, do we want to stay or go back to our life? Perhaps. Kind of like the Stardew Valley decision of, oh, do you want to make the small town flourish, or do you want to help Jojo Mart with their takeover? But yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a short ad break and get a snack, and then we'll continue with day 2, I suppose. So I shall be your bee. Okay, we're back, and we're going to resume, and we're going to go over here and get in the truck and deliver some stuff.
Good morning, Providence Oaks. We're starting the day as we always do, with a PO positive or pet peeve, followed by the weather.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Dale, what's it gonna be?
Hi,
a
Devil's
positive
Cry.
all the way, Jack.
Indeed, we are
I
playing
went to
Lake.
Moe's Diner yesterday, and I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie that tasted so good. Thank you much, Dale. That makes me want to get a piece right now. But the weather's...
You've been morbidly curious about this one? Alright, so we're gonna go up here first. Your friend played it earlier this year? Although it says I'm pointing the other direction. I am pointing the other direction. Let's turn around and go up first, and then go back around. Why, it says, it feels so bad every time you come here. It's like, letters, please fix me, I'm broken. I mean, I can't fix you. That's something to keep in mind.
First, we'll start off sunny with a few clouds later today. How about some music now?
I can only offer, Just go in reverse. Go up this way. You can, so that's why you feel bad it's not your job. And you're not in a position to, like, get therapy or anything like that. I really recommend cognitive behavioral therapy. That's what's really helped me, but I know it's not for everybody. I like taking a very, like, functional approach to my problems and being like, okay, how do I fix this? Like, it's not enough for me to just talk and vent about it. I'm like, okay, how do I change this? How can I kind of reprogram my brain? How can I reframe something? That's the kind of therapy that I like. But there's lots of different kinds. We're going to zoom in. Wait. Zoom in. The video rental store. Well, it should be the only one on Main Street. So we'll go with that. You've tried therapy for other things in general. From your experience, it doesn't really work. It might be that you haven't found the right therapist, or it might be that you have not tried the right kind of therapy, because there's multiple kinds. Like I said, I really like cognitive behavioral therapy.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
VHS and Betamax, because it's 1986.
Welcome to the Flick Shack. How can I help you?
Got a package for you, ma'am.
Hold on, you're our new postal worker? Talk about not looking the part.
Compliment? Are you flirting with me?
Is that a compliment?
Trust me, it definitely is.
Well, thank you then. Name's Meredith, by the way. Meredith Weiss.
Angie, Eastman. So, what brings you to Providence Oaks?
Grew up here, and now I'm back to do my dad a favor.
Ah, I myself have been here for 6 years.
And what brings you here?
Didn't grow up here, came to do myself a favor.
Touche, Mrs. Eastman.
Miss.
She's single.
So your dream was to rent out videotapes?
Not a dream, per se. More like a vision. Figured in a sleepy town like this, people don't have much to do anyways. Might as well watch a flick, right?
You certainly have a lot of them.
Choice is everything. Nothing quite tickles the imagination like the right movie at the right time.
Maybe I should watch more movies. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Eastman.
Call me Angie. And here, someone just returned this, and it should be right up your alley.
The postman always rings twice? My kind of humor.
Well, I don't know anything else about you, Mrs. Temporary Postal Worker.
Miss. But touche, Angie. All right. I'll check it out if I have the time.
Take your time. This isn't exactly the most popular flick in the shack, and there's plenty of choice regardless.
Is the postman rings twice
well,
a
it was nice
Hitchcock
meeting
film?
you, Miss Angie.
Same here, Miss
Sounds
Meredith.
very familiar. Trying to get away with not moving the camera. Go deliver those letters. I think I'll get them on the way back. Looks like there's a little loop around. Over here. He's third, yep, okay.
Here's your mail.
Pine Street, okay.
That's lighter than I thought.
2. 402 might be on the other side of the street. Yes, it is. That's 404. Use my other hand.
Commander Grace, we have established communication with ground control. How do you wish to proceed?
Tell them we landed the rocket.
Aww.
Ground control, we have landed the rocket. We will now begin our experiments.
Package for the Evans family?
Just a minute. Commander Grace, permission to explore?
Permission granted.
Yep, we're the Evans family. Could I just take that real quick? I'm kind of in the middle of a lunar landing.
Here you go. Nice helmet, by the way.
Why, thank you. I actually modeled it on the Apollo 11 crew outfit. Wait, what? Meredith?
Guilty as charged. I'm sorry. Who are you?
What? For real? You don't recognize your old best friend when you see her?
Wait a minute. Kay?
Great. And now I busted my colander. I knew opening the door in this thing was a bad idea.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you with the
The
colander
colander
thing.
thing.
The helmet.
The helmet.
Yeah, clearly. But it seems I'm not the only one who came in disguise.
Got me there. You've lived in Providence Oaks all this time?
Don't sound so surprised. But yes, I married Barry. Evans. I'm sure you remember our high school star quarterback.
Mom!
Be right there, Commander Grace! Scanning for alien life forms. That's my little scientist back there. She's crazy about space travel, as you may have guessed, even after the whole Challenger thing.
All that really does, maybe therapy, is give you an out. Like, say, I have trouble taking out the garbage, and I go to the therapist and say, you know, therapist, I really have trouble taking out the garbage. Can you help me work on that? And they will go, yes, here are things you can do to take out the garbage. The next couple days, you may get better at taking out the garbage, but it's with the perspective of making your therapist happy and making yourself look good. So then it doesn't feel real to you. Because you're still doing the thing. From a behavioral standpoint, again, this is not like everybody, but from a behavioral standpoint, if you're doing the thing and that becomes a habit, you can work on the motivation later.
Sounds like you're doing great. I'm happy for you.
Well, obviously a lot can happen in 22 years. So...
Time flies.
So, I heard you were back in town for a while. From Maureen.
That's right. I ran into her yesterday at the diner.
You're doing it with an ulterior motive? Yeah. The motive of you want to make your therapist happy and make yourself look good to your therapist. What I'm saying is that if you start off doing it because it makes your therapist happy and makes yourself look good, that doesn't have to stay your motivation forever. If that is enough to kickstart the behavior and turn it into a habit, eventually maybe you take out the trash because it makes you feel good to do something consistently, or makes you feel good to help your family out, or you're able to take pride in how well you take out the trash. I don't know if we're really talking about taking out the trash. So basically what I'm saying is, even if you feel like your motivation is not the best, like you would want to have a different motivation, you can still use that ulterior motive, if you will, to kickstart the behavior. And then you're still doing the behavior. That was just an example. I kind of figured.
The kitchen caught fire, so your Uncle Stan is gonna have a field day.
Nope. It's Moe's diner now. Like I said, a lot of things happened while you were away. Also, I work there now. At the diner.
Taking over the family business, eh? Let's compare notes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ready for a liftoff!
Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't really have time for this right now. Can't get stuck on the moon on my own, and I have to get ready for work. See you around, Em.
Good to see you, Kay. Evans!
Commander Grace, hold up! You'll never guess what I just found.
You can say that again.
That was a little awkward. I'm guessing her uncle's dead. Because a lot can change in 22 years. going to use this loop to turn around because it's kind of a narrow street and I don't want to have to deal with turning around. And make sure I don't miss the turn off to deliver those envelopes. Go ahead, sir. I believe it is up here. Thanks for the help. There's a reason you always come here when you're upset. It's because somehow you always do end up helping in the end. Aww! Well, I'm glad I could help. Circle. Is it the vehicle? Need to go. 205 and 207. Okay. This is 201. This is 205. That looks like 205. Now, if I approach a wrong mailbox, will it tell me to deliver mail? Like, can I screw this up? It doesn't. Okay, that's good to know. Being said, you know you shouldn't only trust you with that, but you're good when you just need feedback. Yeah.
Same handwriting as the one I delivered next door. I'm guessing party invitations?
Don't be nosy. Don't be nosy, Meredith. Now where do I need to go? I've cleared out up here, so I'm gonna go back down to Main Street. And then looks like I should turn right. I want all the way down here. You can only mull things around in your head so much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Something that I find helps me a whole lot as well is journaling. Whether that is, you know, writing in a notebook, typing things into my phone, or dictating. Oh, I think I was supposed to turn there. Okay, I will loop around. Taking the scenic route. Whoops. First. And I need to turn right toward the lake. Okay, Main Street. There we go. And I think I need to turn right. Yeah, looks like I need to turn right. Consider that there's something stopping you from doing it. You don't know what it is. Resistance is a bitch. There's this book called The War of Art that, I don't know, made a pretty big impression on me. And one of the things he talks about is resistance, where we kind of, we come up with, like, almost excuses to not do things, and it's all rationalizations, and it's really more about, just that we have this fear of failure or fear that it won't work. 100 New Street. Yep.
Hey, Mom and Dad have new neighbors. Ziegler, huh? Don't think they ever mentioned them.
And so, just the importance of, rather than trying to find out, like, the reason, realizing that it's an emotional thing, and trying to address the emotion. At least when making creative things, it tends to be, like, fear or, like, fear of rejection. You buy a lottery ticket, I cussed. That's rare. Did I cuss? I do actually cuss on occasion. I try not to on stream, but in my real life, yeah, I do. 203 Walnut Drive. Looks like I'm on Walnut Drive right now. Let's exit the car. Like I might want to back up and get that letter. Could also loop around, but maybe I can use somebody's driveway to turn around. Oh, I said bitch. Well, apparently, this game is mature or whatever, so I'm gonna try and get in here to turn around. Like a boss. Kind of fun because I don't drive in real life. Or, I mean, I haven't done it in years. And I can go as slowly as I want, and there's no time pressure. Just telling me winning lottery numbers. 102 Vintage Street, maybe just 101 Vintage Street. Oh no, it's Lake Drive. In the truck, it would appear. Good. We'll get out of your way. Really appreciate letters. Thank you. Oh, 200 Lake Road again. Yeah.
Meryl, dear. So glad you could come by. Oh, it's quite the emergency.
What's wrong, Miss Jenkins?
It's poor little Mortimer. He's fallen ill, I think. One minute he was full of life. The next he just wasn't.
I mean, I'm not a vet, but he looks fine to me.
Well, fact is you're not a vet. Are you? You know who knows about animals, though? Is Mr. Mackey.
Dude, cross the yellow line. It's a small town. I got as far to the side as I could.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can do that. Driving around living creatures is a little above my pay grade.
I suppose rules are rules. But can't you make an exception for poor little Mortimer?
Well, it's my first week, so no, I can't.
I understand. I'll find someone else.
Bye, Miss Jenkins.
Right?
Bye, Meryl.
Like, look how far over I am. Just go a little over the yellow, dude. Like... What a jerk. I feel like that colored my interaction with the cat lady. Here, I'll pull in here so you can pass me. How about that? There you go. Okay. Map. This is the way I need to go. I've got one package left. It's all the way on the other side of town. So let's do it. Bye, nice mechanic lady. Was just letting some jerks get by. Is there a button to flip other people the bird? Unfortunately, they have not yet introduced that to me. But, yeah, I think... Considering how most of this game is, like, very relaxing and stuff, that was not relaxing. I was barely in the road anymore because I had pulled up on the sidewalk specifically to try to let him by, but he's like, oh no, the double yellow is sacred. And it's like, it's a small town, there's nobody coming, just go a little over it. So anyway, now I'm stressed. Game has failed. No way, this game is just like real life. Except in real life, I would have way more packages and envelopes to deliver, and the postal service would be on my ass, and there would be like a timer. Hey look, I caught up with them. Oh, and apparently this is where the thing is. Is there no... There we go, there we go. I was gonna say, is there no pulling over here? Okay, I'm pulling in this direction, so that way, when I want to go turn around, it should be pretty easy. Oh, yeah. Here, you can pull into a spot, so not in anyone's way. In Trail Motel.
Hello, sir. Parcel for you.
I hope I'm not disturbing, but here's a parcel for you.
1 minute, I'm busy.
You were referring to the whole idiot in traffic part, but yours works too. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
That a parcel for me?
Yes, sir. Oregon Trail Motel.
You can just put it on the counter.
All right. Have a nice day.
That dude is you. Trying to be nice to people where I can. I feel like it doesn't cost that much to be pleasant. Now it's time to return to the post office. So I can go back through this way, turn left, and I should be on the way back. A little better at it. It's difficult driving with WASD, but I'm getting better at it. As you say that, I begin rubbing against the yellow line. The game physics are also pretty forgiving. Like, if I rub up against the guardrail, it's not going to... Mechanic again. Getting close to Main Street. To that turn. Main Street. Came up with that when the keyboard already typically has arrow keys. W, no, W for up. Right. This time I'm not gonna miss the turn. Yeah, yeah. Spot here. Oh, I'm even in the lines. Look at that. Wednesday evening. I want to watch that movie, man.
Meredith, hi.
Oh, hi, Steve. How are you?
Busy as two peas. Added 87 is really getting there. Hey, listen, you got plenty of time, right?
I guess, but that's nice for a change.
Awesome, I need a favor. I sent a bunch of files your way. It's the retail pitch for Added 87. It's good, but not great. It needs your magic. Do you think you can add it? Huh?
I'm not sure. How many pages are we talking about here?
Setting boundaries.
It's just a pitch, and there's also an instruction booklet. Can't be more than 100 pages. I could just send it to your post office, right?
I guess.
Awesome. Mail it back to me as soon as possible. Priority mail. Thanks so much. Oh, I gotta run.
Okay, Steve.
Oh, one final thing. Now let this marinate. Add it, 87, add anything you like. It's fancy, right? Yeah, don't tell me now. I got a jet. Bye.
All right, well, let's watch this.
Right? I'm like, this game has to end with us murdering Steve. Be a total departure.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And a note from Tess. Hey, Em. Hope you're doing well. Steve told me you'd want to read through this monstrosity. Not sure if you really said that, but have a great time there anyways. Take care. Tess.
Tess understands. Oh, return to the post office? Why?
Hope you're enjoying the job as much as your dad did.
You don't even know this character that much already, but you want to protect her. Okay, I guess, I don't know why I needed to return to the post office. Maybe that was a glitch. I need to deliver the mail.
Good morning, P.O. It's time for a P.O. positive or pet peeve.
Okay, what do we got today? Oh, it doesn't look like anything too far today. I wonder if these are like optional events. Or if they're just, because you see how they're orange? I can fast travel? Apparently I can fast travel to these locations. Well, that's good to know, I guess. You do get the option to murder Steve, you'll personally click it for you. Fast travel. There aren't any parcels or anything down here today, so I guess we'll just be doing regular travel. I want to go first. I guess let's go up first.
Okay, folks, let's see what it is today. The floor is yours, Angie.
Good morning, Jack. I got a pet peeve. Returned videos that have not been rewinded. I mean, really? Be kind and rewind. Thanks.
Duly noted, Angie. And now on to today's weather. We can enjoy the sun in the morning, but the clouds will cover it more and more. Enough talking. Here are some tunes.
Hey, we're gonna see Angie again.
Oh, hello again. More mail for me?
And the tape you gave me.
Oh, wow. You watched it already?
A drifter in a sleepy town, an affair, and a plot to kill a husband? There's a lot more to this movie than I expected.
It's a classic, and probably my favorite noir. They did a remake a couple years back, but it's not as good. You can't beat Lana Turner's smoldering intensity.
Yeah, she's great in it.
I'm so glad you liked it. Most of the people here don't really appreciate the art of classic cinema. They just want to see Police Academy again.
I'm afraid you're right.
Pretty lonely being the only movie buff around.
Well, keep feeding my VCR and I'll be up to speed in no time.
Will do. Let me think about it and I'll get back to you. You know, it's good to see you.
Any particular reason?
Because I have a sneaky little plan.
Oh, we're whispering now?
I want you to meet me, say, at 5 today.
What? Like a date?
Well, more like a business proposal. You in?
All right.
Hecka in.
I'm in.
Hurrah! I'll see you this afternoon.
Wait, where are we meeting up?
Your place? It's 102 New Street, right?
Yes. How did you find that out?
Looked up your last name in the Rolodex. Your parents are regular clients.
I guess, but...
It's settled then. See you at
I think it didn't matter what I was gonna say. I ship it. Let's go.
Every time you need me, I'm telling you I'm here to stay. Looking at your castle,
Across the street to deliver this envelope. Theoretically. Maybe it's this one. Yes, it is. So now, I can just turn left. Do-do-do-do-do.
so you've been fighting demons. I promise I won't break the spell. You don't need that armor, even though you wear it well. Lower down the bridge and let me in. Will you? You'll never get to know me.
Here?
Come within.
I thought it was 300 Jackson Street. It's 302.
Lower down the bridge and let me in. Will you? You'll never get to know me from within. Will you?
A little bit on the sidewalk. Alright. Okay, so now I believe I just turn right. Yeah. Whoa!
time to get hit. Oops. Did not brake hard enough, apparently. Two. Seven. Here. 110. Says I am right on top of it. Oh, this is the 110. Question is, did I actually damage the truck? Wasn't going very fast. Oh, it actually doesn't look like I hit the post at all. I'll still back up anyway. And I am going to seek to turn around. And we are going to keep going straight and loop around for that package. Enter Pine Street. No bell to ring. Oh, I can knock on the door, though.
Alright, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
I bet that could have fit in the mailbox, but whatever. Alright, now where am I going? Going back out. Oh, I could go either direction. Having to flip it around in my brain, but knowing that I have to go both directions, I'll just pick one, and then that's where we'll go. Sorry, car. Two. Then should be this next street. trying to not be in the middle of the road, but whatever. Normally I've been blowing through stop signs, but I don't know if the police can stop me. Hey girl, can I get a second radio station? I'm getting a little bit tired of that witchcraft song.
Remember, if there's anything wrong with the goose, I can fix it.
Apparently not. I will say, as sim games go, I have been playing this one for quite a bit longer than average. Way. I appear to. I appear to be doing so. It's Lumberjack again.
There's a face I remember.
Good morning, Mr. Harris.
Hey there. More paperwork with my name on it?
Well, take a look for yourself.
Thanks. Oh, it gets worse every day.
More bull crap?
Can you believe it? I've been taking care of this lakeside for years. And now they're gonna bulldoze it and build apartments.
Oh, that's a shame. I'd hate to see the place I grew up ruined by an apartment building.
What? You grew up here?
Yes, my father was the mailman before me.
Mr. Weiss. Ah, so you're the prodigy he's always talking about.
Wouldn't surprise me. But tell me about that paperwork.
They say you can file an official objection, but I'm not a great match with bureaucracy. I'd rather get the chainsaw and cut down town hall.
Whoa, 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 easy now.
Just kidding. It's a nice thought, though.
Well, maybe I can help out. I'm better with paper than chainsaws.
Would you? Awesome. I'll think about it. Have a great day.
I'm wondering if I'm more familiar with him, if he may also be a romantic option. Is this low-key?
Good day, Mr. Harris.
Can I date people?
Hey, wait up. I'm done thinking about it. You want to go through all the files together? Tomorrow afternoon? At Moe's? Food and drinks on me.
Sure. Who can say no to food and drinks at Moe's?
Awesome. I'll see you there then. I'll bring all the paperwork.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I did an actual 3-point turn. What up? Be impressed with my driving skills as I run into a tree. Oh wait, I can fast travel. If I zoom back out. Heck yeah! That was gonna be a really long way. Okay, so now I need to turn around. And go left. Yes, left. I think I went right last time as well, so. Yes, I have to remember too to look at the minimap. The minimap helps me. They're like, we understand we may have players who are directionally challenged, and we want to help. Here are these nice little orange icons. Down by the beach, looks like. Is a lakefront a beach? Probably not. I think beaches are for ocean only. Oh my god. So I'll just pull in here. For people who want to fish in the lake, but they're closed. To knock, okay? Gonna go the other way. It's a person.
Hello, Mr. Mackey. I have a few letters for you.
What?
I'm Meredith Weiss.
Yeah, Meredith Weiss. Thomas' kid. I remember you running around the lake when you were yay high, getting into all sorts of trouble. What can I do you for?
Nothing much. I'm the new mail carrier for a bit. I have a few letters for you.
I was wondering
No, I don't have a
why you
package.
were wearing your dad's get-up. Enjoying yourself so far?
I'm having fun, yes.
Well, that's good. I'm guessing I'll see you around a lot more, Miss Weiss.
For sure, Mr. Mackey. Have a nice day.
God. Can't see what I'm doing, alright. I have to reverse out of here, and I don't really want to do that, but, I can't get hurt, so... That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There we go. Straight on here. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry. In fact, before we deliver this last package, I'm gonna run another ad break. Get some peanut butter bread. So I will. BRB. We will save the game as well. Alrighty, we should be back. We're going to resume and probably start a cutscene.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, hon. How are you doing this fine day?
I'm fine, but how are you? You know, with the kitchen exploding?
Oh, that? Nothing a fresh lick of paint and a mop couldn't fix. Didn't mean to scare you. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? And one piece of blueberry pie. Ashley, one blueberry pie. Meredith Wise, back in Providence Oaks. How's life treating you, darling?
Well, being back feels a bit strange. I delivered a package to Kay at her house earlier.
Yeah, she told me. How did that go for you?
I think I put my foot in it, to tell you the truth.
I can imagine it can be a lot to take in for the both of you, especially after being away for so long. Then again, there are some things that never change, right?
Well, this diner sure did.
Glad you noticed.
Even the name changed.
Yeah, I decided it was time for a change. Didn't feel the same after my Stan died. World keeps turning. Gotta keep moving along with it, right?
Oh my gosh, Maureen, Stan died? I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. But it's really okay. It's been 10
Sure that's Kay's
years
uncle.
already. 10 and a half, almost. Oh, boy, did I love that man. We'd been married for so long. It hit me like a brick, but after a while, I decided that sadness wasn't the only emotion I was allowed to have. That's not what Stan would have wanted either.
That's really inspiring.
Thank you, hon. I do appreciate that. Anyway, you have to get back up. So I did. For me, but also for Kay. She took her uncle's death pretty hard.
I wish I'd known.
Sorry for dumping all that on you like that, darling. Gosh, look at your face. I'm a bit surprised you didn't know. Didn't your parents tell you about it? Or Kay?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's okay, hon. I honestly don't give a hoot about any blame game. We all have our lives to live, but Kay's been through a lot. Nursed her uncle through his illness, helping me out. I think seeing you again shook her up a little, was all. She must have missed you during those days.
I can imagine. It was good to see her again. I've missed her too.
Then, it sounds like you know what to do. Listen, Meredith. Time marches on. And eventually, you realize it's marching across your face. Life's too short. That's exactly why I decided this place could do with a repurpose after Stan passed. Fresh start. It's been Moe's Diner ever since. And believe it or not, business is better than ever.
That's great to hear, Maureen. Congratulations.
Why, thank you kindly. And listen, you check in with me and Kay again soon, you hear? Don't forget about what's important in life.
Hand on my heart, I will return as soon as I have a delivery. Or sooner.
Huh? I'll hold you to that.
You bet. Bye, Maureen. No, Angie Eastman, you can't really create a woman with a computer. What movie is that?
It's called Weird Science. You really haven't heard of it? It was a pretty big hit. I figured you, with your computer background.
All right, I'll add it to the huge mental list I've been compiling ever since we started talking. So that's Weird Science, Life of Python.
Brian, Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Right.
You know, you don't really look the part of a computer nerd either.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thanks.
Well, I do kind of have a thing for nerds. But I'm also a sucker for someone in uniform, so I guess you tick multiple boxes. So, any particular reason you're not at the Nerd Factory anymore?
Let's just say I needed a change of scenery.
Okay, well, I totally get wanting something different, anyway. I used to live in Los Angeles.
Oh, really? Then, yeah, Providence Oaks is pretty different.
Sure is. It's quieter, for one thing. Slower, for another.
So tell me about this plan of yours. Is the suitcase part of it?
Oh, right. It's simple. I want you to distribute movies all over Providence Oaks.
You mean for free?
Yeah. You know the town, you're starting to know the people. Not all of them have VCRs yet, but that's why God invented movie boxes. And by God, I mean electronics companies. Look, it's a VCR in a box, and it's portable too, so you can take it to anyone.
Wow, this is the future of entertainment.
I've made a list of potential customers and the movies I think they'll like. All you have to do is just deliver the movie box with a movie of their choice. Then you go and pick it back up once they've watched it.
Okay, but what's the revenue model here?
Oh, you! Not everything is about money. It's about promoting the store. Which I guess is ultimately about money. Here, I'll give you these two to start. These are for Lori. You know her, right?
The mechanic girl at the gas station, right?
Yes, good. I have these two for her.
The Love Bug and A Nightmare on Elm Street. This one is about murders in a bathtub, right?
Well, not exactly. You'll just have to watch it. But not before Lori gets a chance. I think she'll love it. After Lori gives back the box, I have a couple movies planned for Burt Mackey. They are Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. And that's it for now. If you're in, that is. So, you in?
All right. These addresses seem to be on my route anyway. I'm in.
All right. Thanks a bunch, babe. Now, do you have any more of this great coffee? Actually, I really need to head back.
Oh, what's the rush?
I left the store unattended. Better get back.
Oh, just have another cup of coffee?
I'd love to, but I really can't. Thursday's usually one of the busiest days. Sorry, but I'll see you soon, okay? Bye, babe.
Flirting with me for monetary gain.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith.
Hey, Dad! How's life? I heard something about poker, fishing, and margaritas.
Talk to Mom, huh? But yeah, can't complain. How about you? Do you like my job?
I'm starting to love it. Being on the road, the freedom, the people.
That's great to hear. Frank's quite the character, huh?
Frank's quite the character indeed. He said you helped him out once.
More than once. Well, what can I say? He likes baseball a bit too much. He places a bet every now and then. Nothing
So maybe
too
Frank
serious.
is an option too.
And what about Bert Mackey?
Bert. Bert doesn't like to talk much, but he's got a heart of gold. Stay on his good side. Speaking of staying on the good side, your mom's telling me to hurry up. We're going to a movie.
Okay, Dad, don't keep her waiting. What movie?
Stand By Me. About 4 Oregon boys in the 50s. Right up my alley.
Sounds good. Say hi to Mom for me.
Will do. Bye, Meredith.
Guess maybe I should work, huh? Be responsible.
All right, here we go.
It's raining. Apparently it can rain. Here today. I guess I'll just keep carrying it in my arms. I thought maybe I could put it in the back, but I'll just hold it on my lap, I suppose.
Rise and shine, P.O. The time has come for a...
P.O. positive?
It is kind of out of my way today. Deal.
Contribution is from Mildred, the senior authority on pets. And thieves.
It's a positive this time, Jack. My cat Mortimer was feeling ill, but thanks to Bert Mackey, he's in great condition again.
cats and dogs. I'm happy to say it will be dry later on with a little sunshine.
I think she
Back
said
to
her
the
cat was
playlist.
gonna be okay, so glad I didn't waste my time on that.
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
Hey, Miss W. You got some mail for me today?
No, but I have something else. Angie from the Flick Shack asked me to deliver some movie boxes. She also asked me to deliver some to you.
Oh, tight. What are the options?
Let me see. The Love Bug or A Nightmare on Elm Street. You'll probably love that bug.
I'm almost 16, Miss W. That's a kid's movie.
Well, I watched it when I was in college.
So you're saying it's an ancient...
Hey, I'm not that old. So you'll pick A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Give me the love bug.
Scary movie too scary after all?
No, of course not. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically an adult. I fix cars.
Oh, no, that's too bad, Lori. Maybe you can watch it at a friend's house instead.
No, I'm homeschooled. There aren't many teenagers here, as you may have noticed. So I don't really have any friends to watch it with. So it's a love bug for me.
Well, I'm sure you'll like it too. You'll get to see A Nightmare on Elm Street one day.
I guess so. Thanks, Miss W. Have a nice day.
You too, Lori.
Travel. General store. Well, should be the only thing on Main Street. So, let's see what we got.
Here's the mail, ma'am.
Ugh, one of those yellow parcels.
Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
It's for that thing behind the door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
Sounds like a headache indeed.
Some people think they can become professional photographers overnight.
Well, photography can be just for fun too, right?
Look, if you want to take photographs, knock yourself out. They want me to practice with the mini lab before the service is officially offered. They sent me a practice kit with the camera and film.
I
Really?
guess...
I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well, here you go, and good luck. Take some pictures and then return it to me. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Now I have a new option! See, to get camera. This person's probably waiting for me. Get out of your way. Wait, where's the, 107 East 2nd. Okay. Eight. 7 over here. I just turned the radio off because I do not want to hear the witchcraft song again. It's getting to be a little much. So I want to turn right. Three and 106 West 3rd Street. Still listening to the rain is kind of nice. Okay, so I am going to go straight. Maybe. Guess you didn't have a stop sign going her direction. Thought that was a four-way stop. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. Looks like there is a little background music. Very quiet. We turn in left. On the street yet. Maybe I have? This might be where What's-Her-Face lives, my friend.
Ooh, interesting.
Fast travel's not going to do much for me, so I'm just going to go straight down and then turn left. Going for a drive and obeying all the traffic laws of Grand Theft Auto 5. There's a fox.
That's lighter than I thought.
And, our lumberjack should
Hi,
be
Kay.
waiting for me, right?
Delivery for the diner.
Hey, Meredith. Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Or maybe that's
Kay,
dinner.
About the other day.
What about it?
I really put my foot in it.
Maybe it wasn't the best time for that conversation.
Maybe not.
Yeah. So,
I talked to Maureen.
let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why she wanted me to take over today's shift, then.
She told me about Uncle Stan. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It was a long time ago, but I appreciate it. It's not the same without him.
I'm sorry I wasn't there. For you and Maureen.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith. I mean, I didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
I guess everyone has their own things to deal with. Even me.
I get it. There's always a reason for things to go the way they do.
Even so, it never seems to be the right reason. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize
it's marching across your face.
Oh, Mo. Some things never change.
Didn't she steal that line from somewhere anyway?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Em. It was good to talk.
Yay! I won the social interaction.
Yeah, it was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around, maybe?
I'm sure. See ya.
Maybe it'll be whenever I end my work day. I'll meet up with the lumberjack. Way down there. That's pretty. Camera, right? There, I have taken a picture. Going down to the farm. They got a little windmill and everything. One
That's
Reynolds
later
Farm.
than I thought.
They don't even have an address, really. Bing bong.
Hey,
Hello, sir.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
The Super Base, it did not have a character creation. This is Meredith Weiss. And yeah, did not have the option to customize her appearance.
I reckon your name is Jack Reynolds?
Indeed I am. And I reckon you're the new postal worker?
Indeed I am.
Well, thank you much.
Oh,
New
yeah.
around here, I reckon. People call me JR. I'm a farmer and DJ.
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you. I think I've heard you on the radio.
You did, eh? Well, it's what I like to do. I had some spare time and a room in the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist. I think it could use some more songs.
Indeed, indeed. Working on that. But
Really
I'm in the
tired
middle
of
a potato
hearing
harvest.
witchcraft.
Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can you do me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
I'm afraid it would need a stamp first. No, it's fine. I won't be a stickler. I just need to go back to the post office.
Well now, Meredith and Robert. Welcome to Moe's. Table for two?
Hi, Maureen. Yes, please. A quiet one if possible. We've got work to do.
Is that what they're calling it now? Speaking of work, Robert, someone reckon they could fix the roof themselves and, made it worse somehow. I mean, foot just went right through. No physical harm, thankfully.
The roof. Yes, I promised to take a look at it. Let me check out the damage real quick. Be right back.
Thanks, darling. Sure is one of the good ones right there.
He seems very nice, but I haven't actually talked to him longer than 10 minutes.
What's time got to do with anything? You know what you want when you see it, hon.
Haha, Maureen. Speak for yourself.
Well, I guess there might be a bit of projection involved. Well, who can blame me, right?
She's single, but she's old, I
Let me
think.
show you to my nicest table. The sun hits your face in all the right places here.
But I'm interested in the video
Okay,
store
so
owner.
What you're saying is, there's a couple of things we can do, but no chainsaws.
Definitely no chainsaws, for the moment. It's just that the remaining options will take time, effort, and patience.
Well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
Can I get you lovebirds? Anything else?
Maureen, really? I could always decide not to fix your roof today, you know?
Don't worry, Robert. I know Maureen. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything by it. A coffee refill would be nice. Thanks, Maureen.
Gotcha, hun. Robert?
The same for me, please.
Sure thing. Back in a jiff.
Ashley, is that coffee machine still running?
I love that we never actually hear Ashley's voice.
Glad we're finally done for today. But there's more to come.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Thanks, but you don't sound very convincing.
To be honest, you probably need some extra help.
Is that an offer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you two hard-working individuals. Here you go.
Thanks, Maureen. More coffee. How could anyone survive without it? So, how's life in PO so far?
It's only been a week, but so far so good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna quit my stupid programming job because Steve is a jerk. My boss,
Sure
Steve.
does fly.
I'm sure you must have some good stories.
Yeah, look, Meredith, I'm sorry. I really better get started on fixing that roof. It's just, that's quite a big job. While it's still light out and all. You know. So, thanks so much for your help. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Drive home safe.
Not sure if they're trying to
see you
do
around
like
town.
the mysterious,
yeah,
emotionally
see
unavailable
ya.
woodsman. That's not doing it for me.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah.
I don't care
guess.
about the mysterious dark past.
I'm not sure.
I just wanna be with the video store owner. She was awesome, and she wants to have everybody watch classic movies, and we can geek out
Okay.
about
Why
My name is Walter Morgan.
Classic films.
I'm from the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as the use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on. I will be in touch again soon.
I think they're mad about me doing the video boxes and stuff.
Meredith, it's Steve.
What's up, Steve?
Thanks so much for improving the text and sending it back to me. I'm confident this will improve our chances of securing a monster deal.
You're welcome, Steve. A monster deal?
It's a monster deal. The big retailer, big money, big prizes.
Calm down, Steve. And what happens now?
Well, yes, calmness is needed. Eyes on the prize. The next steps are me going to meet up with them this week. Discuss terms.
Okay, Steve. Good luck.
Thanks, Meredith. Speak soon.
I haven't watched TV yet, so try that.
Let's see what's on TV tonight.
Previously on Bon Appetit.
I have good news. Jean-Paul has agreed to become the chef of the downtown restaurant.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Rock and roll. There is only one problem. Jean-Paul is not a cook, but a car technician.
Good morning, Meredith. There's an envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
I'm afraid not, Frank.
It's easy. Just drive past Jack Reynolds' land, and it appears on your right side on the lake shore.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
No, it's about something else.
Is sports betting legal?
What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Figure I should deliver that envelope that the farm guy gave.
I like this job, but nothing beats winning a bet against the odds.
Oh. Okay, so I guess I should have been like, yeah, it needs a stamp. Because it seems like all that did was get me in trouble, and I didn't even get anything for it. Whatever, man. Let's see. Let us save. Kind of feeling more or less done with this game. Like, it's fine, it's relaxing, but, you know, I'm not super great on Sims. I have been playing it for almost 3 hours, though. Yeah, 2 hours, 43 minutes. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, just feeling a little bit tired. Super Bass says, tree! What? Tree like 3? Three as in trees. 3 hours. But, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I think I'm going to stop there. Let me see if we can raid somebody. Tomorrow I'll be back with another Unplayed game. Which, fun fact, as a radio OP in the US Army, you are instructed to say tree instead of 3 because of the worry that the H sound won't carry well over radio. Like the H sound can muddle up everything else, perhaps? The next game that I have unplayed is something called Lake of Voices, and it looks horror themed. So a little bit late because of the Halloween is already over, but correct, just a hard sound that they opted to drop. Source, you were a radio tech in the army. Cool. I hope that your time was not horrible. So I'm looking at people to see if there's someone who I can raid that it makes sense to raid. This raid LSU fan, he's playing something called the Bazaar, which I don't know what that is, but it looks like maybe some kind of card management. Bazaar's auto battle or adjacent. Ah, okay. If you know auto battlers, it's a good launching pad. Okay, cool. Well, we will set up that raid, and it's different enough that you need to do some new learning. Got it. Okay. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and please be sure to stay safe. Have a good one.